Hi, I'm Alison Burke. I'm from Count On Me Accountants in Buxton in Derbyshire. So I'm just going to talk a little bit today about the disadvantages of running your business as a limited company. I did a video about a week ago of the advantages of doing that, and I'll put the link to that below. But today, just in this very short video, I'm just going to talk about the disadvantages. This isn't a complete overview of the subject because it's a very big subject, but it's just a little introductory video that you might find useful. Okay, so the thing about a limited company that you need to be first of all thinking about is its limited liability, which means the directors aren't as responsible for the outcome of that business as they would be if they were a sole trader or partnerships. In other words, if the business goes under, the directors might not necessarily have to pay any debts that are associated with that company. Now that's an advantage, but it comes with responsibilities naturally. And that list of responsibilities I'm not going to cover in this video. I'm going to attach a link to it below in a separate article. Essentially, it's to be responsible for the way the business is run, to make sure it's been done well, correctly, and with the best intentions. Essentially, that's what it means. But it is a very long list, and it needs to be familiar with it and look through it before you go down this road. The second point I think that I want to make is that there is a need to be more your record keeping. You need a separate bank account. There is a level of responsibility that comes with a limited company that you need to take on board. That said, all businesses should have good business records, and I would advise any business to have a separate bank account, whether that's a sole trader, partnership or a limited company. But particularly with a limited company, it's essentially that these things are taken on and done properly. There is more administration involved too. There's no getting around that. You have to send accounts to Companies House. You also have to send an annual confirmation statement to Companies House. The directors will probably need their own self-assessment tax returns as well. There is definitely more accountancy administrative work when you're running a limited company. So that's something to bear in mind as well. And then that starts right from the beginning. So when you're first setting up your limited company, there will be a bit more administration to do there and some costs depending on whether you get help doing it. But there are, it's something to think about. There is a little bit more work in the early days. A last thought, or one last thought to consider too, is the accounts for the company are a matter of public record. Now, for a small company, the accounts that appear on Companies House website are very brief and it's not very detailed, but for larger companies that's not so much the case. But it is something to be aware of, that your business records, to some extent at least, will be a matter of public record. So you dare decide whether you're comfortable with that or not. There's my phone number and there's our email address. I'm happy to chat, free consultations anytime. Don't hesitate to give us a call or send an email, and I can chat further to you about this subject and see whether we can offer any support. If you do have an idea for a business, I would encourage anybody to have a go. I think it's great being self-employed, and I'd be happy to help if I can. All right, thanks very much, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye.